Technology evolves every year, but this time it didn't evolve, it leaped. Behind locked doors, countries have quietly unveiled robots capable of running, thinking, learning, and, in some cases, disobeying. Machines with human faces, human voices, and something disturbingly close to human intent. Now, for the first time, the most shocking robots ever created have been exposed to the world. Join us and let's meet 25 terrifying robots in the 2025 compilation. Let's go! Number 25. Agibot A2, the mall greeter that actually helps. Unveiled in April 2024 by Shanghai-based startup Agibot, the A2 stands 5'6" tall, weighs 152 pounds, and was designed specifically for customer-facing roles in malls, showrooms, and public spaces. This robot combines expressive design with functional mobility, serving as an interactive guide, greeter, and assistant. The A2 features more than 40 active degrees of freedom, including dexterous 7 DOF arms capable of lifting up to 6 kilograms per arm, and 19 DOF articulated hands for handing over delicate items like brochures or boxed products. The vision system includes stereo depth cameras, LiDAR, and ultrasonic sensors, enabling obstacle avoidance in crowded indoor spaces. An NVIDIA Jetson Orin module powers the A2, running Agibot's own Agibot World software suite. The onboard voice assistant supports Mandarin and English with basic conversation handling and gesture coordination that feels natural and responsive. A modular rear battery allows hot swapping in under 1 minute, with each pack delivering about 2 hours of active duty. Agibot A2 was publicly demonstrated at the 2024 World AI Expo and later showcased in a pilot at the Jing'an Carry Center in Shanghai, where shoppers actually stopped to interact with it. Pricing for the developer kit starts around $15,000, with leasing options available for commercial clients seeking a professional yet approachable humanoid presence in high-traffic areas. Number 24. XPeng Iron, the robot with EV-level intelligence. XPeng, the electric vehicle manufacturer, revealed Iron in late 2024, and this 5'8" tall robot weighing 154 pounds borrows brain power straight from their autonomous driving stack. A rooftop solid-state LiDAR gives it a 720-degree wraparound view, while twin 8-megapixel cameras identical to the ones in XPeng's electric cars feed an onboard NVIDIA Orin processor. Iron packs 60 torque-dense joints, granting 200 degrees of freedom, enough precision to thread a needle with one hand and hoist a 20-pound box with the other. During the debut demo, this robot dribbled a soccer ball, loaded car floor mats onto a pallet, and fist-bumped CEO He Xiaopeng, all without any teleoperation help. The liquid-cooled batteries are hot-swappable and good for 6 hours of mixed factory duty. XPeng targets a price point around $70,000, which undercuts most Western rivals by half. Pilot units already roam XPeng's EV assembly lines, scanning VIN plates and fetching torque wrenches like seasoned factory workers. The connection between autonomous vehicles and humanoid robots makes perfect sense when you think about it. Both need to navigate complex environments, make split-second decisions, and avoid obstacles. XPeng took years of investment in self-driving technology and essentially gave it legs. Iron might greet customers in showrooms next year, and before long, it could handle late shifts on China's sprawling production floors without supervision. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Are you a naturally curious person? If you're watching, I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. This space is made for people like us. To ensure you're always part of this community and receive all our latest discoveries, you just need to do one thing: subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to stay connected with us. Okay, now that you're part of our Legion of the Curious, let's move on to the next item. Number 23. Kepler Forerunner K2, the heavy lifter with brains. The Kepler Forerunner K2, developed by Shanghai-based Kepler Robotics, was designed for industrial and commercial applications where strength and intelligence matter equally. Standing approximately 5'10" tall and weighing around 187 pounds, the K2 features 52 degrees of freedom, enabling a wide range of movements and tasks. Each dexterous hand supports 11 degrees of freedom and can carry up to 33 pounds thanks to advanced actuators and tactile sensors that feel what they're gripping. The robot is powered by a 2.33 kilowatt-hour battery, allowing up to 8 hours of continuous operation without recharging. The K2 integrates a cloud-based cognitive model with an embodied control system, utilizing both imitation and reinforcement learning for skill acquisition. Advanced perception systems, including visual recognition and SLAM, enable it to navigate complex environments and interact effectively with humans nearby. Currently undergoing real-world testing in automotive manufacturing settings, the K2 performs tasks such as quality inspections and assembly operations with precision that matches human workers. Kepler Robotics commenced mass production of the Forerunner K2 by the end of 2024, positioning it as a versatile solution for various industries, including manufacturing, logistics, and research. The K2 doesn't just follow programmed paths like traditional industrial robots. It adapts to changes in its environment, learns from mistakes, and can be retrained for new tasks in hours instead of weeks.
Number 22. Figure 02, the robot, already working real jobs. Figure AI's Figure 02, revealed in 2024, represents one of the most aggressive commercial deployments of humanoid robots to date. This robot isn't waiting for some distant future. It's working actual jobs right now. Standing 5'6" tall and weighing 154 pounds, Figure 02 features a more refined design than the original Figure 01, with improved hands, better sensors, and faster processing. The robot packs 16 hours of battery life and can carry up to 44 pounds while walking at speeds up to 2.7 miles per hour. Figure AI partnered with OpenAI to integrate advanced language models directly into the robot, allowing it to understand complex verbal instructions and respond to questions about its tasks. In demonstrations, Figure 02 can be told, "Pack these items for shipping," and it will autonomously select appropriate boxes, arrange items efficiently, seal packages, and stack them on pallets. The robot has already been deployed at BMW manufacturing facilities in South Carolina, where multiple units work alongside human employees on production lines. Figure AI also announced partnerships with Amazon and other major logistics companies for warehouse trials. The company's founder, Brett Adcock, previously built Archer Aviation, so he understands both advanced technology and scaling production. Figure AI raised over $675 million in funding from investors including Microsoft, Nvidia, and Jeff Bezos, giving it the resources to move fast. Early reports from BMW suggest Figure 02 units maintain 90% uptime across work shifts, a reliability rate that makes commercial deployment viable.
Number 21. Arik, the nursing robot Japan actually needs. Hospitals in Tokyo are quietly testing a robot that could redefine elder care, and her name is Arik, which stands for AI-Driven Robot for Embrace and Care. Developed by Waseda University and unveiled in early 2025, Arik is a full-bodied nurse assistant humanoid built to support aging populations with basic physical aid, companionship, and emotional intelligence. Weighing approximately 330 pounds, Arik is designed to assist with tasks such as repositioning patients to prevent bed sores, helping with dressing, and even preparing simple meals. Equipped with advanced sensors and actuators, Arik performs delicate tasks like helping patients sit up, put on socks, cook scrambled eggs, and fold laundry, without rushing or making patients feel like burdens. Development is part of a broader initiative to integrate robotics into elder care, aiming to alleviate the burden on human caregivers who face burnout and staffing shortages. While still in the prototype stage, Arik is expected to be ready for deployment in nursing care and medical facilities by around 2030, with an initial cost estimated at no less than 10 million yen, approximately $67,000.
Experts believe that integrating robots like Arik into elder care can enhance quality of care and address workforce shortages that threaten Japan's ability to care for its rapidly aging population. Japan faces a demographic crisis with more people over 65 than under 15, making robots like Arik not just convenient, but absolutely essential for the country's future.
Number 20. Booster T1, the open-source developer's dream. The Booster T1 might not be the tallest humanoid out there, but it's quickly becoming one of the most versatile platforms for developers and researchers worldwide. Developed by Beijing-based Booster Robotics, the T1 stands at about 4 feet tall and weighs around 66 pounds, making it both portable and sturdy enough for serious testing. Designed specifically for researchers, students, and developers looking for hands-on robotics experience, the T1 features 23 degrees of freedom, allowing smooth, human-like movements. The advanced motion control system lets it walk, play soccer, and even perform kung fu moves with impressive precision. Built with high-strength materials, the T1 handles falls and collisions without breaking, making it ideal for dynamic testing environments where failures happen constantly. Inside, it runs on a 14-core Intel i7 processor paired with an NVIDIA AGX Orin GPU, delivering up to 200 trillion operations per second of AI computing power. It's outfitted with a depth camera, 9-axis IMU, microphone array, and speaker, giving it strong sensory and interaction capabilities. The T1 supports ROS2, Python, and C++, and works seamlessly with simulation platforms like Isaac Sim, Mujoko, and WebOts. With its mix of flexibility, power, and open-source accessibility, the Booster T1 shapes up as a go-to humanoid for education, research, and early product development across a wide range of industries. Universities across Asia and Europe already use T1 units in robotics courses, giving students real hardware experience instead of just simulation work.
Number 19. Sophia, the robot that became a citizen. Sophia isn't just a robot. She's a global icon in artificial intelligence that sparked debates worldwide about robot rights and consciousness. Developed by Hong Kong-based Hanson Robotics, Sophia was activated on February 14, 2016, and made her first public appearance at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas in March 2016. Designed to resemble Audrey Hepburn, her face is crafted from a patented material called Frubber that allows her to exhibit over 60 human-like facial expressions. Sophia's capabilities enable her to process visual data, recognize faces, and engage in natural language conversations that feel remarkably real. She tracks and recognizes faces, maintains eye contact, and understands speech, making interactions with her feel genuinely human-like. Her software combines machine learning, natural language processing, and speech recognition, allowing her to improve over time through interactions. In October 2017, Sophia made history by becoming the first robot to receive citizenship from Saudi Arabia, a move that sparked global discussions about the rights and roles of robots in society. She has since addressed the United Nations, engaged in interviews with media personalities like Jimmy Fallon and Will Smith, and participated in various conferences worldwide. Beyond media appearances, Sophia serves as a platform for AI and robotics research, exploring applications in education, healthcare, and customer service. Hanson Robotics envisions Sophia as a step towards empathetic machines that can assist in therapy, companionship, and social interaction. Sophia's presence continues to challenge our perceptions of AI and robotics, prompting discussions about the future of human-robot relationships and the ethical considerations they raise.
Number 18. Tesla Optimus Gen 2, Elon's bet on the future. Tesla's Optimus Gen 2, unveiled in December 2023 with continuous updates through 2024, represents Elon Musk's ambitious vision of putting a humanoid robot in every home and factory. Standing 5'8" tall and weighing 121 pounds, Optimus Gen 2 is significantly lighter and more capable than the original prototype that appeared at Tesla AI Day.
The robot features Tesla-designed actuators throughout its body, with 11 degrees of freedom in each hand, providing dexterity that can handle delicate tasks like picking up eggs without breaking them. Movement looks impressively natural, with Optimus Gen 2 walking at speeds up to 5 miles per hour and demonstrating balance recovery that keeps it upright even when pushed or walking on uneven surfaces. Tesla leverages its experience with autonomous vehicles, using similar neural networks and vision processing to give Optimus spatial awareness and object recognition. The robot has been shown performing tasks in Tesla factories, including sorting battery cells, moving parts between stations, and even folding laundry in demonstration videos. Musk claims the production cost will eventually drop below $20,000, making it affordable for both industrial and consumer use. While that timeline remains optimistic, Tesla's manufacturing expertise gives the claim more credibility than if it came from a startup. Videos from late 2024 show multiple Optimus robots working autonomously in Tesla facilities, suggesting the technology has moved beyond the prototype stage. Musk's stated goal involves producing millions of Optimus robots, potentially making them Tesla's most important product, eventually surpassing vehicle production.
Number 17. Alter 3, the robot that conducts orchestras. Alter 3 is the latest iteration in the Alter series of humanoid robots developed by Osaka University in collaboration with Mixi Corporation. Unveiled in 2020, Alter 3 is powered by an artificial neural network and designed to explore the intersection of robotics and the arts. Notably, it has conducted orchestras at the new National Theatre in Tokyo and participated in various live performances demonstrating musical capabilities that genuinely surprised professional musicians. The robot features a combination of prosthetic skin on its face, neck, and arms up to the elbows, with other parts exposing its mechanical structure intentionally. This design choice highlights the blend of humanity and machinery, prompting discussions about the nature of life and artificial intelligence. Alter 3 utilizes 42 actuators controlled by a central pattern generator integrated with a neural network, allowing for fluid and lifelike movements. Equipped with optical and distance sensors as well as microphones, Alter 3 responds dynamically to its environment and even interprets musical pieces in real time. Development aims to probe fundamental questions about consciousness and the potential for robots to possess a sense of self. Experiments involving mirror self-recognition and the rubber hand illusion have been conducted to assess Alter 3's capacity for self-awareness. Watching Alter 3 conduct an orchestra is genuinely unsettling because the movements aren't just mechanical gestures, they're interpretive, expressive, and respond to the music in ways that feel deeply artistic. Number 16. Humanoid HMNDO1, Britain's serious contender. The UK is stepping into the humanoid robot game with a serious contender. Meet HMNDO1, the debut robot from London-based startup Humanoid, founded in 2024 by Artem Solov. This machine isn't here to do party tricks. It's built from the ground up for real everyday work. At 5'9" tall and weighing about 154 pounds, HMNDO1 features a modular design that allows components to be swapped or upgraded without replacing the entire unit. The robot packs 32 degrees of freedom with custom-designed actuators in every major joint, providing smooth, human-like movement. Hands feature 6 degrees of freedom each, with integrated force sensors that prevent crushing delicate objects. Vision comes from a combination of RGB cameras, depth sensors, and LiDAR, all processed through an onboard NVIDIA Jetson AGX Orin. The company focused heavily on energy efficiency, with the HMNDO1's battery system providing up to 10 hours of light-duty operation or 4 hours of heavy work. Early demonstrations show it performing warehouse tasks, carrying boxes up to 44 pounds, and navigating cluttered environments autonomously. Humanoid targets a price point around £80,000, which would make it competitive with other commercial platforms. The company already secured partnerships with several UK logistics firms for pilot programs starting in late 2025. What sets HMNDO1 apart is its focus on practical reliability over viral demonstrations. No backflips, no sword fighting, just consistent performance in real work environments day after day. Number 15. J.R. West Railway Maintenance Robot, working where humans fear to go. When J.R. West, one of Japan's largest railway operators, teamed up with robotics developers in 2024, they didn't build a robot for the lab. They built one for hard, dirty infrastructure work on active railway lines. Their full-size rail maintenance humanoid stands 6'1" tall, weighs over 200 pounds, and was specifically created to handle inspection, wiring, and repair tasks. The robot is mounted on a hydraulic boom lift, but once in place, it moves like a human worker. Twin 7-DOF arms powered by force-controlled actuators can handle wrenches, test meters, and specialized tools, while its head is equipped with 360-degree stereo vision and thermal imaging. The hands are fine-tuned enough to unbolt rusty fasteners or plug diagnostic cables without breaking anything delicate. What makes this robot especially impressive is its telepresence interface. Workers in a safe control center wear a motion-tracking harness that mirrors their exact posture and hand movements onto the robot in real time with sub-100 millisecond latency. In field tests, the robot successfully rewired signal boxes 30 feet off the ground with no scaffolding needed. This isn't a publicity stunt. It's a serious attempt to put humanoid robots to work where safety and precision are life-critical. Every year in Japan, railway workers die or get seriously injured performing maintenance on active lines. This robot could eliminate those deaths entirely while working faster and more precisely than human crews.
Number 14. Walker S1, the factory worker that never complains. UB Robotics launched Walker S1 in 2024 as an industrial-grade humanoid designed for actual factory work, not demonstrations or entertainment. Standing 5'7" tall and weighing 167 pounds, this biped tackles repetitive, physically demanding jobs most humans would rather avoid. Equipped with full-body articulation and advanced perception systems, Walker S1 performs visual inspection, component assembly, screw tightening, and parcel handling while maintaining balance and adapting to shifting factory conditions. It carries up to 33 pounds without compromising stability, and its reactive gate system maneuvers smoothly around carts, conveyor belts, and human workers. Major factories, including BYD, Audi FA, Geely, and Foxconn, deployed Walker S1 units in 2024, where they replaced human labor in hazardous and time-consuming tasks like detecting refrigerant leaks. UB Tech claims Walker S1 could eventually handle up to 20% of factory operations, potentially cutting human labor by half in certain workflows. The secret sauce? A shared neural architecture called BrainNet that lets multiple Walker S1 units learn from each other in real time. When one robot figures out a faster way to tighten a screw or detect a fault, every other unit instantly learns the same technique. UB Tech plans to mass-produce 500 to 1,000 units by the end of 2025, making this one of the most serious humanoid workforce deployments ever attempted in Asia. These robots work 24-hour shifts, never call in sick, don't need lunch breaks, and maintain consistent quality across millions of repetitive actions.
Number 13. Rainbow Robotics RBY1, South Korea's industrial champion. South Korea's Rainbow Robotics, known for its bipedal research and development roots at KAIST, launched its first commercial humanoid in 2024, the RBY1. Standing about 5'8" tall and weighing 130 pounds, this robot blends Korea's academic precision with a real push toward industrial utility. The Y1 structure leans into practicality, with aluminum and carbon fiber joints, built-in torque sensors, and an open control architecture for lab and field deployment. It walks like a human, carries light loads, and is trained to handle real-world interactions in logistics, inspection, and customer engagement. A custom real-time operating system and joint control system allows researchers and developers to fully reprogram its behavior without third-party dependencies. It's also designed to sync with Rainbow's quadrupeds and robotic arms, turning it into a modular part of a much larger robotic ecosystem. That's not just theory either. Demo units have been spotted working alongside automation lines at Incheon-based factories. With prices aimed under $100,000, RBY1 could position Rainbow Robotics as Korea's best hope in the global humanoid race. Hyundai Motor Group investing heavily in domestic robotics means RBY1 might soon be greeting customers or moving parts in Seoul malls and smart factories. The Korean government views humanoid robotics as a strategic industry and is pouring billions into development, making companies like Rainbow Robotics national priorities rather than just startups.
Number 12. Apptronik Apollo, Texas-built for American manufacturing. Apptronik, a robotics company spun out of the University of Texas at Austin, unveiled Apollo in 2023 with continuous improvements through 2024, positioning it as a serious contender for American manufacturing jobs. Standing 5'8" tall and weighing 160 pounds, Apollo was designed from the start for commercial deployment rather than research. The robot can lift up to 55 pounds and operate for 4 hours on a swappable battery that can be changed in seconds without shutting the robot down. Apollo features a modular architecture where components can be individually replaced or upgraded, reducing maintenance costs and downtime. The control system uses advanced AI for task learning, with Apptronik demonstrating Apollo learning new manipulation tasks from human demonstration in under an hour. Major partnerships distinguish Apollo from competitors. Mercedes-Benz announced plans to pilot Apollo robots in their manufacturing facilities, with tasks including logistics, delivering parts to production lines, and inspecting components. NASA also selected Apollo for testing as a potential platform for humanoid robots that could work alongside astronauts on future space missions. The design specifically considered manufacturing environments, with Apollo able to work in temperatures ranging from 15 to 113 degrees Fahrenheit and operate safely around humans with built-in force limiting. Apptronik targets a price under $50,000 per unit at scale, which would make Apollo one of the most cost-effective commercial humanoids available. The company plans to begin commercial deliveries in late 2025, with production ramping to thousands of units annually.
Number 11. Pudu D9, the restaurant robot company goes industrial. Pudu Robotics, known worldwide for restaurant delivery bots, took a bold step into the humanoid race with the D9, revealed in December 2024. This sleek, full-size biped stands 5'7" tall, weighs roughly 143 pounds, and means business from the ground up. With 42 degrees of freedom and peak joint torque hitting 352 Newton-meters, the D9 moves like a worker, not a performer doing tricks for crowds. In live warehouse demonstrations, it walks steadily at 4.5 miles per hour, climbs 10-degree ramps without slowing, and carries 20 kilograms of payload on a compact shelf mounted to its back. Pudu built this robot to go wherever packages need moving and do it all day without stopping. Early unit pricing sits between $20,000 and $30,000, with a clear mission: beat out human cart pushers and pallet jacks on cost per hour. The company gave it a fitting tagline: "Born to serve." Production scale plays out according to plan. The D9 might become a common sight in warehouses, big box stores, and logistics centers by 2026, quietly replacing one of retail's most repetitive jobs. Pudu's experience building thousands of restaurant delivery robots taught them exactly what matters in commercial robotics: reliability, cost-effectiveness, and the ability to work alongside humans without causing disruptions. The D9 takes all those lessons and applies them to a much more ambitious form factor.
Number 10. Boston Dynamics Atlas, the parkour king, goes electric. Boston Dynamics shocked the robotics world in April 2024 by retiring their hydraulic Atlas robot and immediately unveiling a fully electric version that's stronger, more agile, and, frankly, more terrifying than its predecessor. The new Atlas stands about 5'9" tall, weighs approximately 196 pounds, and moves in ways that defy expectations for electric actuators. Gone are the hydraulic hoses and bulky power packs, replaced by compact electric motors and batteries that give Atlas a sleeker profile and quieter operation.
The robot demonstrates superhuman range of motion, including the ability to rotate its torso 360 degrees and contort its limbs in ways humans physically cannot. Boston Dynamics released demonstration videos showing Atlas performing tasks in simulated work environments, picking up and moving engine covers between supply fixtures with precision and speed. The hands feature a three-fingered gripper design optimized for industrial objects rather than trying to replicate human hands exactly. What makes the new Atlas particularly impressive is how it recovers from mistakes. Drop a part, and Atlas picks it up without human intervention. Bump into an obstacle, and it reroutes autonomously. Boston Dynamics explicitly positioned this Atlas as a commercial product rather than just a research platform, with pilot programs planned at Hyundai facilities. The company's history of viral videos showing robots doing parkour and backflips sometimes obscured their serious commercial ambitions. The electric Atlas makes those ambitions crystal clear.
Number 9. Engine AI SE01, the industrial research platform. Unveiled at the 2024 World Robotics Expo in Beijing, the Engine AI SE01 is one of China's first humanoids built specifically for industrial research and factory trials. No dance routines here, just practical motion and real work applications. The aluminum-framed biped stands a little over 5'6" tall and weighs about 132 pounds, giving it a sturdy but maneuverable footprint for crowded production lines. Instead of hand-coding every joint trajectory, Engine AI trains the robot's gate controller on thousands of human motion capture clips, then refines balance with a high-frequency model predictive loop. The result looks surprisingly natural when you watch it move. In public demonstrations, the SE01 walked narrow planks, sidestepped obstacles, and recovered from deliberate shoves without tipping over. The architecture exposes 32 torque-controlled joints through ROS2, so labs can plug in their own planners or reinforcement learning policies. Engine AI positions the platform as an industrial intern. Early tests show it threading bolts, operating cordless drivers, and placing components on assembly fixtures, with tasks demanding both dexterity and repeatability. A stripped-down developer kit, including legs, torso, head, and open software stack, lists for around $10,000, making SE01 one of the most affordable full-size humanoid research rigs on the market. It isn't yet loading pallets at Foxconn, but with universities and automation integrators already ordering kits, SE01 could become the go-to sandbox for anyone wanting to teach a humanoid real factory skills without starting from scratch.
Number 8. Star 1, the desert runner built like an athlete. Robot Era created something different with Star 1. This humanoid sprints across the Gobi Desert like it's training for a marathon, and the footage genuinely looks surreal. Standing 5'6" tall and weighing 143 pounds, Star 1 was built specifically for movement, not manipulation tasks. It doesn't play violin or serve drinks. This machine runs, climbs, and handles rugged terrain like a mechanical athlete. Star 1 hits speeds up to 8 miles per hour, faster than most people jog comfortably. The balance system and joint coordination separate it from competitors. High-torque actuators in the legs work with a dynamic gate control system that adjusts in real time, keeping the robot upright and stable even on sand, rocks, or slopes. Robot Era says Star 1 represents just the beginning of their plans. Future models will handle security patrols, outdoor deliveries, and emergency response in areas where drones or wheeled vehicles can't operate effectively. Tests already run in extreme environments, proving Star 1 can handle conditions that would wreck most other humanoid robots. China potentially found its next big robotics export in Star 1. built for the outdoors, always ready to move, and capable of operating in environments that would challenge or destroy less rugged machines. The applications extend beyond simple delivery or patrol work. Emergency response teams could deploy these robots into disaster zones, across collapsed infrastructure, or through terrain too dangerous for human first responders.
Number 7. Tiangong Ultra, the marathon running machine. On April 19, 2025, during the Yizhuang Half Marathon in Beijing, the humanoid robot Tiangong Ultra completed the 21.0975-kilometer race in 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 42 seconds, marking a massive achievement in robotics. Standing approximately 5'11" tall and weighing around 121 pounds, Tiangong Ultra features long legs and an advanced control system that mimics human running mechanics. The performance was supported by an algorithm designed to replicate human marathon running, allowing consistent pacing throughout the race. The robot required 3 battery swaps during the event, each incurring a 10-minute penalty according to race rules. Despite these challenges, Tiangong Ultra outperformed other robotic participants, with only 6 out of 21 robots completing the course. While the time was significantly slower than human winners, who finished in 1 hour and 2 minutes, the event highlighted the potential of humanoid robots in dynamic, real-world environments. Tiangong Ultra, like its counterparts, required human supervision and assistance during the race, indicating that fully autonomous operation in complex tasks remains a goal for future development. The Beijing Humanoid Robot Innovation Center plans to leverage insights from this event to enhance capabilities for practical applications in logistics, manufacturing, and public services. Watching a robot run a half marathon sounds weird until you realize what it represents: endurance, balance recovery, energy management, and navigation through unpredictable environments with other runners around it. Number 6. Astrobot S1, the tablecloth trick that broke the internet. When Astrobot S1 yanked a tablecloth from under a full setting of glassware without breaking a single piece, the internet lost its mind. Unveiled in April 2024 by Shenzhen-based startup Stardust Intelligence, the S1 was engineered for high-speed, high-precision tasks in homes and service environments. Standing roughly 5'7" tall and weighing around 176 pounds, this robot features 7 degrees of freedom per arm, enabling complex movements most humans would struggle to replicate. The actuators allow arm movements at speeds up to 10 meters per second with a 5-kilogram payload capacity per arm. Demonstrations showcase the S1 performing tasks like pouring beverages without spilling a drop, slicing vegetables with chef-level precision, and writing calligraphy that looks genuinely artistic. Advanced imitation learning algorithms power the S1, letting it autonomously execute household chores including ironing clothes, folding laundry, and preparing simple meals. The battery supports continuous operation for 4 to 6 hours, with plug-in charging available during use. Right now, the S1 lacks legged locomotion and uses a stationary or wheeled base instead, but the upper body dexterity positions it as a versatile assistant for tasks requiring precision and speed. Astrobot aims to make the S1 commercially available for homes, hospitality venues, and retail settings. The tablecloth stunt wasn't just a party trick. It demonstrated millisecond-level precision and force control that most robotics engineers said was impossible just 5 years ago. Number 5. Galbot G1, the conveyor belt robot nobody expected. Galbot G1 turned heads at CES 2025 with a demonstration that made people do double takes. A 30-inch conveyor belt extended straight from its chest, smoothly transferring boxes onto a nearby shelf without any human intervention. At 5'8" tall and 143 pounds, the G1 might not look particularly flashy, but it's packed with clever engineering solutions. Each arm is powered by brushless drone motors and can carry up to 33 pounds, making it ideal for logistics and warehouse tasks. Instead of a fragile LCD screen, expressive emoji eyes are laser projected onto a matte black visor, giving it personality without sacrificing durability. The G1 speaks fluently in Mandarin and Cantonese through a cloud-based Tencent NLP system, allowing it to handle basic worker interactions, explain barcode errors, or notify managers when items are missing. One viral clip shows it calmly explaining a misread parcel ID to a human supervisor before gently placing the box on a different sorting lane. 10 G1 prototypes logged over 1,000 hours in JD Logistics cold storage warehouse, handling freezing temperatures and 12-hour shifts with zero mechanical failures. When reliability matters more than viral dance videos, Galbot might have built the MVP of robot labor. The G1 represents a fundamentally different approach to humanoid robotics, prioritizing durability, communication, and practical functionality over impressive but ultimately useless demonstrations.
Number 4. Sanctuary AI Phoenix Gen 7, the Canadian surprise. Sanctuary AI, a Canadian company based in Vancouver, unveiled Phoenix Gen 7 in 2024, and it's one of the most capable humanoid robots most people have never heard of. Standing 5'7" tall and weighing 155 pounds, Phoenix features what Sanctuary calls human-like hands with 20 degrees of freedom per hand and tactile sensors in the fingertips providing haptic feedback. The robot can handle weights up to 55 pounds per arm and demonstrates fine motor skills like threading USB cables, handling fragile electronics, and even putting together small components that require careful alignment. Sanctuary AI's approach focuses heavily on general-purpose intelligence. Rather than programming specific tasks, they're training Phoenix using a system they call Carbon, which combines large language models with embodied AI to create what they call human-like intelligence in general-purpose robots. Phoenix has been deployed in pilot programs with major retailers, performing tasks like stocking shelves, organizing inventory, and preparing items for online orders. What makes Phoenix particularly interesting is its speed of task acquisition. Sanctuary claims they can train Phoenix to perform new tasks in hours rather than weeks through a combination of simulation, teleoperation data, and AI training. The company announced plans to manufacture thousands of units in 2025 through partnerships with contract manufacturers. With former Google AI researchers on the team and over $140 million in funding, Sanctuary AI positions Phoenix as a serious competitor in the race to deploy useful humanoid robots at scale.
Number 3. Unitree H1 Evolution. China's speed demon gets smarter. Unitree didn't stop with the record-breaking H1. Throughout 2024, they released continuous improvements that transformed it from a fast runner into an intelligent worker. The latest H1 Evolution maintains the same 5'11" frame and 104-pound weight, but adds significantly enhanced autonomy and manipulation capabilities. New dexterous hands replace the simple grippers of earlier versions, with 5 fingers per hand providing basic grasping and manipulation abilities. The updated H1 demonstrated loading delivery vehicles, sorting packages by size, and even opening doors autonomously. Speed remains the standout feature, with the H1 Evolution maintaining the 7.3 mile/hour running speed that broke records while adding obstacle avoidance that works at full sprint. Videos show it running through cluttered warehouses, dodging workers and equipment without slowing down. Unitree added outdoor navigation capabilities, with H1 Evolution units tested making autonomous deliveries across university campuses in China. The robots navigate sidewalks, cross streets, and handle stairs without human intervention. JD.com expanded their pilot program, deploying H1 units in multiple logistics centers where they work full shifts moving packages. The price point remains aggressive, with estimates suggesting the commercial H1 Evolution sells for around $90,000, about half what comparable Western robots cost. Unitree's production capacity ramped up significantly, with reports suggesting they're manufacturing over 1,000 units per month and targeting 10,000 units by the end of 2025. Number 2. Fourier GR2, the rehabilitation assistant with a heart. Shanghai-based Fourier Intelligence made waves in rehab robotics before going fully humanoid with the GR1 in 2023. The GR2, launched in 2024, takes everything to another level. Standing 5'5" tall and weighing roughly 120 pounds, the GR2 looks clean and compact, but underneath the shell are magnesium alloy joints that let it shoulder press up to 30 pounds per arm with surprising grace. The standout feature they call rehab mode allows the robot's arms to lock into place like parallel bars, so patients recovering from strokes or spinal injuries can lean on it while relearning to walk. A mid-torso clutch system lets therapists steer the robot manually, almost like a human Segway, guiding patients around furniture, ramps, or doorways. Early trials in hospitals across Guangzhou suggest a single GR2 can do the work of 2 human aides during lift assist therapy. With a projected bolt cost around $200,000, that's impressive value for a biped built to operate in clinical environments. The GR2 isn't just a medical tool performing cold, calculated movements. It provides a quiet, helpful presence that feels more like a caring assistant than a machine. Patients respond differently to the GR2 compared to traditional rehabilitation equipment. The humanoid form factor creates a sense of companionship and encouragement that metal bars and straps simply cannot replicate.
Number 1. PiBot, the robot that actually flies real planes. In 2024, researchers at KAIST, the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, unveiled PiBot, a humanoid robot built to fly real airplanes by physically operating cockpit controls just like human pilots do. Unlike traditional autopilots or flight software, PiBot interacts with the same switches, buttons, and yokes a human pilot would use, requiring absolutely no cockpit modifications. The robot stands 5'2" tall and is equipped with multiple degrees of freedom in each arm, allowing it to perform complex pilot movements like adjusting the throttle, manipulating the control stick, and toggling switches on overhead panels. Stereo vision cameras read analog instruments and flight displays, while PiBot interprets external conditions such as warning lights and runway signs. The most advanced capability involves integration with large language models, allowing PiBot to understand and reference aviation manuals in real time, react to emergencies, and make decisions based on written procedures similar to trained human pilots. In simulator tests, PiBot successfully completed full gate-to-gate flight sequences, including takeoff and landing with precision that matched or exceeded human performance. The research team at KAIST develops PiBot as a backup or emergency pilot for future unmanned or single-pilot aircraft. With further development, it could become the world's first humanoid certified to co-pilot real commercial planes, fundamentally changing how we think about aviation safety and automation.
Still curious? Then don't stop now. The next mystery is already waiting for you. Just click the video on screen. I saved it just for you. See you there, curious one.